friends, welcome back to Cash Canis Court. My name is Courtney, and today is On Wednesdays We Travel. Because we do, right? Well, sometimes. I feel like Wednesdays are always a great day to travel because it's the middle of the week, everyone's still at school or work, and you can just kind of, get a head start on things. What is happening here? I did not see that there. Whoopsies. Okay, moving on. So, I'm excited, as always, when I have extra funds, and today you guys were adding $100 more into both of these binders, so I did $50 per binder extra. So we did start this one, I believe, last week. I'm so excited. It is my box challenge, little travel through time, because it's travel themed. I kept it on a travel day. Yes, I brought back my very retro throwback sweater because I just felt like the vibe when I grabbed this binder. I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling it, and I am freezing. So with that, we are going to go ahead and start with my box challenge. I'm so excited for this. I know so many of you guys got this box challenge. If you guys play it, please tag me in it because I really, really want to see everybody playing. It's just so much fun, and I'm just so hyped. I love it so much. Do a quick little shuffle here. Okay, you guys. So in here, like I said, we normally play with 50, but we got 100 today. Woo! Okay, let's count it. 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. How's everybody doing? We made it to the middle of the week. Literally the best. Where we've got over like the crazy little hump there, but now we're getting into like the latter part of it. So excited. Okay, now that everybody's in, this binder still needs a little bit of working to do. So anyways, this is my box challenge. It is a downloadable item on my Etsy, you guys. It is titled, Great Scott, I have time warped myself into saving for my future. Like, oh darn. Save through the times box, and it was just so much fun. And all we do is you guys have all these little like sections in here from fabulous 50s all the way to the thrilling thousands, and then I have 3 extra little guys in the back here for your past self, your present self, and your future self, just to save a little bit more. There's a lot of like games within games in here. It's fun. Okay, and it comes with 2 IOUs and this dashboard, so it does not come with the binder. I just did this for myself because I love it so much. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw a card and see where we're going. Ooh, thousands. Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember this? The little Nokia little phones? Did you guys have one? Hilarious, right? Where you guys, like, this is legit where, like, Snake started. Remember the game Snake on your phone? Oh my gosh. Oh, just forever. Okay, so thrilling thousands. Oh, it's our first one in here. Oh, I'm excited. And it's only $1. Okay, me. And I did make a lot of these budget friendly, you guys. There's some that are kind of like crazy. Like this one's $12. So like if you guys wanted to, you can add the digits together like for 3 or half it for 6, whatever you guys want to do. When you guys download it, it's your box. You do with it what you want, right? Right. I guess I should put this under here. Oh, and we're here again. Okay, so 5 for the stew seed. You guys remember stew seeds? I literally had stew seeds on everything. I was like obsessed with making them. It was so much fun. You start off with like, the 3 lines where you're just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you connect, right? Oh my gosh, obsessed. Okay, look, we're not gonna keep going to the thrilling thousands, right? Okay, 70s, yay! I'm so excited. Where's our 70s? Psychedelic 70s, here we are. So we have this groovy, which is $7 here. I love the 70s, you guys. That whole vibe is just it, Everyone was just so happy and carefree and just living life, and it's just, love it so much. Okay. So because those are specific icons, I just do away with them. So when we get to one where we have to like kind of keep it, we'll just explain from there. Okay. So bonus, +2 to the next card, and it says add to decade, which means whatever the decade is, we have to add $2 plus the card, whatever the card is, to that decade. Okay, well this one says, do I want to play it this way though? Okay, so save a little more for your present self. So let's go to present self. We're gonna do this. We're gonna commit with these 2 together, you guys. Okay, so for your present. So there's past and present. So what we do here, okay, so save a little more for your present self. So I'm gonna roll, then I add 2 and save for any of the icons. So I think because we're rolling and adding 2, plus we have to add 2 to whatever this is. Ooh, let's see. Should we do a 4-sided die or 3? Let's go with 3 because it could get kind of crazy. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna roll a 3-sided die here. And that is 3, which I was assuming I would probably have a higher number. That's why I chose the 3-sided. So then we're adding 2 first for that. So that's 3 plus the 2, which is 5. But then I have to add 2 for this card. And I know it says add to decade, but really it's for whatever card it is. So that was 5, 6, 7. So then I can choose any one that I want to add 7 to, you guys. So there's 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, let's see. Maybe, let's do it for a pause and enjoy this moment. I like that. So we're adding 7 there. So I just write the 7 there and do this. So now what you guys can do with either of these cards, this one I'm going to choose to keep it in here because there's only, I think there's 2 or 3. I don't remember how many I made per past, present, and future self. But these bonus ones, you guys can choose to put them in or not. It's totally up to you. I have a lot of bonus cards randomly throughout here, so I'm going to go ahead and just discard this for now. But this one I for sure will put back in here. I'm just going to randomly select it in there instead of putting it at the bottom. I feel like that's fair. Okay, let's see what we have now for your past self. So you're going to roll and save for any icon for my past self. Now here, because I'm not adding anything or doing anything crazy, you guys, I will roll a 6-sided die. So that is 2 that I get to choose for any. Earliest memory, first love, first job, or favorite school memory. I don't know which one I want to do. Maybe let's just do earliest memory. I feel like that's a good start for this one. My earliest memory, I have to really think about that because I mean, there's a lot of things I remember from my childhood. I would have to say, like, truly one of the first things that I remember. Why is this? This is wonky. Probably the very first memory I have is I must have been like a toddler, baking with my mom and doing chocolate chip cookies. And she would always let me mix in the chocolate chips with my hands at the end. And then she let me lick, I know, salmonella, gross, right? But she would let me lick them, or I would just kind of sneak a lick of the chocolate chips with the dough. But that is probably one of my earliest memories as being, I honestly, you guys, I was probably like 3 or 4. I'm not 100% sure how old I was, but it was one of the most standout moments, a memory that I have is making chocolate chip cookies with my mom, and I will forever hold on to that. So anyway, so that was $2. And again, I'm going to go ahead and just keep this in here randomly. Okay, moving on. Thousands. These thousands are going to come for me, aren't they? You know what? Some of my best moments were in the early thousands, y'all. Okay. So we have our chunky shoe. Oh my gosh, I love this little chunky shoe moment. I think I mentioned it last week because I think we drew it for a different thing that we did. That was 9. So let's put this one back and take a 10 since we're trying to stay condensed a little here. But I think Steve Madden, or they were Sodas, made ones like these. But yeah, I feel like every girl at some point had these, right? Like 100%. Okay, so that one is done. So it went away. Okay, surprise bonus. Yay. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. Okay, so roll a 6-sided die. So we have to do a 6-sided die, you guys. Each decade represents a side. So like 1 is 50s, 2 60s, so on and so forth. And then you're going to times the roll by 2 and save it for that decade that we rolled for. So we'll see how this plays out. 5. Okay, so 5 is the 90s, you guys. Yes, 90s. Definitely lived my best life in the 90s for sure, because I am an 80s baby, but 90s was it. Okay, so because it's 5, we times that by 2, which is 10. So that goes into here. So again, with this one, you guys, you can decide to just do away with it or add it back in. I like keeping it in here. because I think that one's just so much fun. I love those so much. Okay, now we have the 60s. Yes, 60s. Super 60s, as I have it in here. And it's this cute little mouth with a little tongue sticking out, hippie moment. So this is just $2. So we will do that. Okay, what is next? Save a little more for your past self. Okay, past. Here we go. So roll and then add 2 and save for any icon. So I will roll, I guess, should I do a 4-sided die? Let's do a 4-sided die. That's 3, so plus 2, that's 5. So $5 for, I guess we can do first job. That would be fun, right? Okay, so my first job was actually at a hospital, you guys. I was 15 years old. And yes, 15. I got a worker's permit through my school and everything. And my mom worked at this hospital. And she worked for Human Resources at the time. And I really, really loved, like, as I feel like I've explained before, I initially went to college, you guys, to be a crime scene investigator or like a criminal psychologist. I just loved all things like medical or investigative or just mystery types. I just have always been, because I'm a huge math and science nerd, so I love that kind of stuff. So my mom had the great idea for me to possibly start working at the hospital, and I'm like, oh, okay, I might as well. I already had my permit for driving, and I really wanted to save for a car once I turned 16 to get my license. So I was like, well, I should start working now because I can. So I did. So I got hired at this hospital, and I worked in medical records, and I was technically their file clerk, but I was able to, like, I cleaned up. I cleaned up that whole place because it was a mess. I'm not going to lie. So I did really, really well with that. But I loved wearing scrubs every day. That was great. Also, I got to deliver records to like the ER, the psych ward. I got to go to all these places that typically a 15-year-old probably shouldn't be seeing a lot of things that I did see at the time. Yeah, I had to go to like the morgue frequently. I mean, I was all over this hospital, like delivering things and filing things, and I read and saw a lot of things. Obviously, I can't discuss. But there was just some wild, wild stuff that you guys that I saw at 15 years old. But that was my first job. But first, like normal teenage job, you guys, was at In-N-Out Burger. So I did start working at In-N-Out Burger when I was 16. That's actually where I met my husband. So that was exciting. Because we didn't go to the same school, but we met each other by working with each other. So, but yeah, so at 15, I was working at a hospital in medical records as a file clerk, you guys. But it was just so much fun. Let me know what your guys' first job was. And I think I was only making like, gosh, you guys, I was probably only making like $6.50 an hour then, which was crazy. And when I started at In-N-Out, I think I was making like $8 an hour. So I think In-N-Out starting now, you guys, is at least $20 or more. It's crazy. I know. It's wild. But anyways, so yeah, first job we saved for $5. That was exciting. Okay, so 50s bonus. So here you guys will go to the actual decade that it says for the bonus, because each decade will have its own little bonus. This is our first 50s too. So I'm going to roll a die and times it by 2 and add to the decade. So I think I will go ahead and do a 3-sided. So 3 times 3, that is 6. Okay. I feel like we need to cut back on the story time. And you guys, again, you guys can choose to keep these in here or discard. I'm going to go ahead and discard. Okay, 60s again. Yay, we have this cute little VW bus moment. Love it so much. And this one is $10. That's what I'm talking about. I want to get these big ones. And I'm not playing the low budget way, except for like rolling, because like some things are like ×2 or ×3 or whatever it might be. But for like most of like the actual icons crossing off, you guys, I'm going to be saving as much as possible. Let's go ahead and put these 2 10s back and take this 20. And I feel like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and take that there. Yeah, that looks much better there. Okay, next, 50s. Oh, you guys, I just love the 50s. I'm obsessed. They're just like, oh, like if I could have lived in any decade, it would honestly probably be like the 20s or the 50s. I just love the style, the atmosphere, the architecture, the like everything interior design wise because I'm a designer. But yeah, fashion wise and just, oh my gosh. I mean, I could do without like the political stuff and like the repressed stuff that was out there at the time. But like stylistic wise, I just, I live for it. Okay, so this is the cool little fun TV for $10. Yes, we're getting these big ones. Here we go. Here we go. We need to start plowing through these, right? Right. Okay, yay. Okay, 50s little sunglasses moment. So what we're doing with these, the bonus, all sunglasses on all the decades have the bonus 1, 2, or 3. So I'm choosing, you guys can play however you want. You can save the $2 once. You can do it every time you draw the card. You can just do the bonuses and then do that one last. It's however you guys want to do it. What I'm going to do is every time I draw a sunglasses card, I will go ahead and save the amount on here, which is 2 plus a bonus. So I'm going to do the 2 plus the 3 here, which is 5. So we'll go ahead and color this 3 in here. Trying to stay in the lines as much as possible, but you guys know. It can be a mess. So we'll set that to the side to let it dry for a second. And just throw that in here. Actually, let's take these 2 5s for this last 10 here. Okay, now we're dwindling down much quicker. Here we go. All right, we're still in the 50s, but I feel like we should just switch that up because I don't want to keep drawing 50s, right? Okay, bonus. Discard the next card to the bottom of the deck. So that next one we don't get to do. Sorry. You guys can cheat and look at it what it was, but I'm not doing that right now. And then I have to draw, ooh, no. And now I have to draw the next 2 cards, you guys, and save for both. So we are doing 50s and 60s. So we're on 50s here with this cute little cocktail moment. So this is 4. Let's put this one back and take this 5. So that one goes away. And then we're going to 60s. And you guys, again, you guys can save this, which I kind of like this one. So I think I might keep this in here. And now we have to go to the 60s and save for this peace sign. Because I got one hand in my pocket, right? And the other one is throwing a peace sign. Who's that, guys? Namer. You guys know. Okay, so that is $8 going into that one. And that one's discarded now. Okay, so this one, so 90s bonus. So we are going to the 90s. We haven't gotten the 80s yet today, you guys. I'm kind of sad about it. Okay, so we're going to roll a die. So again, 3-sided die. And then we're going to times it by 2 to add to here. So that is 6 because that was a 3. So we will add those nicely there. And that I will do away with. Okay, 90s sunglasses moment. So we have 3 here. How much do we have? Oh, we only have 3. Okay, so because I only have the 3 and I do want to save the 3 for the sunglasses every time I come here, I'm not going to add a bonus for this yet. So the next time, hopefully we can add a bonus, but because I actually had 3, we're going to stick with the 3. And no, I will not be crossing it off until this whole card is done. And then I know it's done, right? Right. Okay. So that does it for my box. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys buy it and play it and tag me, please, because I really want to see everybody play and hear all the story times. All right, I'm going to clean this up quickly and then we're going to get into the next binder. Okay, friends, and we're back. So in our giant travel binder, we normally play with 100, but like I said, we brought in an extra 50 per binder. So this one will have 150 today. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 25, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. I'm so excited. Do you guys have any travel plans coming up? Please let me know. Where are you going? For how long? Are you guys bringing anything that like normally you wouldn't take like on a travel adventure because this place is like super specific? And if so, like what's the item? I know that's a very random question, but I feel like sometimes I can get good ideas. Like if I'm going to like a tropical location compared to like more like city or maybe rural, like I just want to know, like, is there specific things you guys always bring, like your go-tos, or if it's like something new that you're like, oh, I should have that, because then maybe I'm like, oh, I should have that, you know? Like share all of like the goodies. Okay, so our first one here is this adorable vacation savings, you guys, from Leo's Little Corner. And for those of you who are new, oh no, my sweater just snagged on my little airplane paper clip. That scared me. Okay, I thought I like ripped my sweater and then also broke the paper clip at the same time, but everybody's good. So I do play with the normal cash when I play this one, you guys, but when I go, after I film, I go back in and I replace the cash with prop bills, because this one is like more of a long-term savings for vacation. So with most of my long-term stuff, you guys know I like to keep prop money with them, just because I like them to sit in high yield and collect more interest over time. It just makes more sense, so we have more money later to travel, right? Right. Okay, so we will start here at this or that. This is where we left off. So I'm going to choose one or the other, roll a dice for each of the option. The higher number is going to win. If I win, it's $3. If I lose, it's $2. If it's a draw, meaning they're the same, then it's 1. So I need another 6-sided die. Hold, please. Okay, got it. So what we're gonna do, let's do pizza and spaghetti. Ooh, yum. Oh, carbs. Okay, let's see. Let's do yellow for the pizza, and then we'll do the brown one for the spaghetti. Who do I think is gonna have the higher number? I think spaghetti's gonna have the higher number. Okay, so brown will be the higher. Okay, let's go. No, it's a draw. Okay, so we just get $1. So what I'll do, I guess I should just write the one in between them because it was a draw technically. I feel like that's fair. And I kind of want to do another one here because this is fun. Okay, so salad or soup. Ooh, I don't know which one I like better. I feel like, because rainy day vibes, I like soup all day. Salad, I could eat salad literally every day of the week. Honestly, I love salad so much, like all the different salads. So again, let's do yellow for the salad. Let's do brown for the soup. I think salad's gonna be higher, so yellow will be higher. Nope, I was wrong. So that will be $2 for the soup because I lost. So there's that. And let's just do one more here. I feel like these pages, I feel like at least we can do a few, right? This looks like, is it like a kebab or a skewer moment? Ooh. Oh, you guys, I love kebabs. Or Euro meat. Oh my gosh, like Euro. Oh, so good. So good. And then sausages. I just love sausages in general too. Okay, so yellow for kebab, brown for sausage. I think sausage is going to be higher though, honestly. No, it's another draw. Are you kidding? That is wild. Okay, so that is another $1. And I guess we'll skip this rest of this page for now. I'm just a mess with this, and I don't know why I even grabbed it in the first place. You guys know. Okay, now we have our scratcher moment. This whole page, you guys, saves $159. $159. I would scream that, but I feel like I don't want to scream it because that's a lot of money for one page. So we did only $5 for the surfboard, so I'm hoping all the other ones are friendly too, but I feel like we should do a VW today, so let's go here. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys, that was a 20. Exactly my point. Exactly. Should I even go? Oh, but this one's fairly, this one I feel like we could do. Okay, so this one is odd or even, you guys. This one's kind of fun. Okay, so basically if I roll an odd, it's $1. If I roll an even, it's $2. So I feel like we can do a few on here too. Okay, so that's an odd, so we are saving 1. Let's go again. Let's do this fun one right here. This looks like an old-fashioned, and I think you guys know I love old-fashions so much. So that is another $1. Let's see. I can do these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's that $1 for that, right? I think that was right. Okay, and then that's an even. So that is $2. 1, 2, and do I... You know what? Let's just do another scratcher. We should just commit. Okay, so we did an umbrella last time, so I feel like we need to do one of these chairs, which I'm nervous because I feel like the ones where there's just like random ones or like less than the other ones, they're higher numbers. This whole page saves 100, so I feel like they're gonna be doozies, but let's just do it. And I was right, it was 15. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this 5 back and take this other 20. So you guys, today we added $43 into here. 43. That's insane. Okay, so let's see how much we have in here all together now. Whew, this booklet is gonna save some serious money. Actually, let's put this here first since I already forgot. Yay, we get to do the stamps next. Oh, I'm excited for that one. Okay, So altogether, we've got 150, 70, 90, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $210 in here already. Holy guacamole, you guys. Okay, next up we have Miss Tiffany from Budget with Tiffany 26. Hey, queen. This adorable little watercolor city moment. This whole thing saves 43, so let's get scratching. Okay, so we have 15, 18, you guys, starting this today. Okay, so that's 2, and we'll take this 20. Let's see. So it saves 43 altogether. So we've got 20, 31, 32. Oh, but that's only $11 more. I kind of want to finish it, but maybe, okay, maybe we'll come back. Maybe we'll circle back. Okay, now we have mine, Cash Countess Court, living my best lake life. So it's a set of 4 different photos that myself or my husband have taken when we go to Huntington Lake, California every summer for vacation with the fam. And each challenge I have out of the 4 will save a different denomination. We already completed the 30. Now we're on the 50. This is a photo I took. This is my kayak, and I'm just floating in the middle of the lake and just enjoying the elements because it is beautiful there. So let's go ahead and start scratching. Okay, you guys, starting off with 15. I love that so much. So 15 is going to be in this envelope now. So hyped. Okay, next up we have from Miss Maribel at Mint Dough or Minto Co. Not every paradise is tropical. That is so true. And this is stunning. These northern lights. It will save 100, and we've got, I'm sure, doozies under the rest of these. But I'm glad we have a lot of extra funds today. So let's go ahead and scratch and see what we got. Why did I know? Why did I know? So there's 7, and I'm like, we should go again. But I was like, I feel like it's going to be a doozy. And you guys, it's $20. 20. So that's 25, 26, and 27. I knew it. I just knew we had a big, big one coming. We were due for it, right? Right. Okay, so out of 100, you guys, we now have 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78. So we're getting very close. We only have 2 scratchers, but that's going to be a lot for the last 2. But I'm really, really excited for it. Yay. Okay, this one we brought in last week, and I'm so excited to start it. It's hilarious. Sasquatch PI. I know that's like investigative related, but Sasquatch is literally like wilderness. It's just hilarious. So this is from Living Simple Studio, you guys. The whole thing saves 75. The denominations are 3 through 12. The 12 makes me nervous. So let's just get to scratching. Okay, you guys, that is a 10 and a 5 for 15 to start this one off out of 75. That is actually really good. And I am excited about that. Okay, next up we have this adorable Stonehenge moment from Miss Sheila at Gen X Budgets. This whole thing saves 85, and the denominations are 1 through 15. We got a 15 and a 12, so I'm hoping the rest aren't crazy, so let's just go for it. Okay, we got a 10 and a 7, you guys. So that's 17. All right, we're definitely stopping there. 15, 16, 17. All right, so out of 85, you guys, we've got 20, 30, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not that bad. I can deal with that. Okay, next up we have from Windmill Ridge Budgets and More, this adorable Life is Better Out Here savings challenge, you guys. The whole thing saves 90, and it's just, it's so cute. I love it so much. This little tent. I can just picture like sitting out here and just looking off in the distance. It's so cute. Or maybe seeing a deer just wander by or drink out of the little pond. You guys, my imagination is running wild. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that is a 9 and a 5 for 14, you guys. Let me trade out this 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 14 right there. So altogether out of, what did I say it was? 90. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $34 in this one. Love that. Okay, you guys, and last but certainly not least, which I definitely should have saved more for. I don't know why I took the dashboard out. I do that when I panic. So this cute little road trip savings game, you guys, this is from Budget Save Share. We left off here, and I just realized I forgot to take this 5 for those ones. Okay, so we have $1 left. So as per usual, I am a crazy person and I never leave enough for this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to come here just because I really don't want to have an IOU, right? So we're just going to go there for the 1, and we're just going to mark that that's where we left off. So hopefully next week then we can do more in here, because I feel like this one's very slow going and it's very slowly turning into a catch-all moment. So we have $10, $11, $12, and $13 in this road trip savings game. Okay. And you guys, that was it for this. We did it. So that was, what was it, $150 plus this. So that was $250 between the both of these binders, you guys, that we just like literally just plowed through. But nonetheless, it was fun, and I love traveling with you guys on Wednesdays. Thank you for joining me on my trip, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.